I think the one that comes to the top of my mind as far as a trend is I think the ever-evolving complexity that we're seeing added to vehicles. We started seeing this in the early 80s actually with cars, and now trucks are starting to evolve more and more. I'm talking about things like, telematics and electronics and things that diagnostic equipment that's very complicated, and problematic in some cases, where if you don't know what you're doing, it's going to be very costly to repair those trucks. And so what that's causing is a lot of training issues for the technicians now. I used to call technicians mechanics. I've actually changed my opinion, because you actually have to know what you're doing now. It's so technical. You have to go to school, you have to take classes, you have to go through constant training just to keep up with the equipment and the diagnostics to work on a truck or a car now. So that's one of the things I see. I remember when I was younger, you could open the hood and you could almost have a picnic in there, but now it's so crammed with technology that you really have to understand that to work on it. So that's the biggest trend I see, and I think what that's doing is it's keeping people from, a lot of companies are going backwards because they can't keep up with it. And so it's causing an extra expense because people have to outsource more to the manufacturer shops who are obviously making that equipment. And I think you're going to see the transition eventually as a trend, where people are just going to they're just going to give up. They're just going to start sending more and more out to the manufacturer because they can't keep up with the trend that we're seeing.